Shyrokyi Luh virgin beech forests rank among the wildest corners of the old continent, and together with virgin forest of Uholka forms the largest cluster of virgin beech forests in Europe. It is located in the central part of Transcarpathia, north of the village of Shyrokyi Luh. In 1920, the Czechoslovak government established forest reserve called Shyrokyi Luh as a project of famous Czech scientist Alois Latník. In 1968, the government of Soviet Ukraine unified different protected territories into the Carpathian Reserve, which was awarded a UNESCO's biosphere status in 1992. This protected territory is strongly divided into frequent narrow river valleys. Slope gradient fluctuates within 15 to 30 degrees, but in some parts reach declination of 40 degrees. Acid brown soils dominate in the topsoil. Climate conditions change from mild warm to cold. The annual amount of precipitation is 950 mm with about 600 mm in vegetation period. The humidity is very high, approximately 85%. Snow cover fluctuates from 50 cm in the lower parts to 100 cm in the upper parts. Pure beech forests dominate in Shyrokyi Luh massif. Beech trees hold its site over indefinite generations through all stages of succession and without leaving space for the colonization of other tree species. This is almost unique feature in ecology and violates some basic scientific theories dealing with ecosystem organization. On optimum sites, the European beech establishes itself so well that no other tree species are able to coexist, and underlying ecological processes become so effective that attempts to convert beech forests to spruce monocultures have failed. Thus, natural European beech forests are often monodominant stands of this single species, but nevertheless they display an enormous spectrum of different plant and related animal associations below their canopies. In the herbaceous layer, there dominate Oxalis acetosella, Anemone nemorosa, Dentaria glandulosa, Leucojum vernum, Galanthus nivalis, and some other species. In the northeastern parts of the Shyrokolužanski massif there are beech stands with a mixture of fir and spruce. On the steep slopes of Lužanka river, isolated spruce trees with a mixture of birch can be found. Alder woods grow along river banks. The upper forest line is formed of crooked woodland. Virgin or primeval beech forests are rare in Europe due to the long-lasting continuous human use of forests and due to high human population densities. The ecology and biodiversity of beech forests is not linked to a single stand, but to a great variety of forest type throughout its range. Virgin beech forests contain an invaluable genetic reservoir of beech and many species associated and dependent on these forest habitats, and a variety of other forest flora and fauna found here. These species add to the ecological complexity and completeness of these ecosystems. Shyrokyi Massif is a true virgin forest that is original in structure, have developed under natural conditions and have never been subject to human use or management. The evidence is not only visual but biogeochemical because the carbon-nitrogen ratio is 10 times lower than that found in natural but disturbed beech forests. These virgin beech forests will continue to be critically important to the understanding of the effects of global climate change in temperate regions. Shyrokyi Luh virgin beech forest is the wildest asset of the transnational UNESCO's World Natural Heritage called Primeval beech forests of the Carpathians.